Welcome back. Striking a balance between work and personal life is a never-ending struggle, and we're all feeling it, which is why more and more of us are seeking flexible working arrangements, including part-time roles.
Our next guest says it's time to challenge the assumption that more hours equals more impact, and author and executive coach Belinda Morgan joins us now. Belinda, good morning to you.
Hey, Belinda.
Hi, Phil.
You say that part-time employment has an image problem. Explain that for us.
Yeah, it's a really interesting one actually, because a lot of it comes down to misconceptions. So many of us tend to assume that people who work part-time are also part-committed, that they somehow care about their jobs and their careers less than their full-time peers, which is absolutely not true. And then there's another common misconception that it's just an issue relevant to working mothers. And there's a couple of things wrong with that. So firstly, even if it was true, enabling mothers to be able to continue to progress their careers while raising a family is really important
Should
for
be a
families.
priority.
Yeah, absolutely. Families, the economy, women's long-term financial well-being. And then that's also just not true. So many other people, including lots of men, want to access part-time work.
So what advice do you have for part-time employees who struggle to set boundaries with their bosses?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and one lots of us struggle with even when not working part-time. But one thing that I really recommend is being clear and confident in the way that you talk about your boundaries. So don't be apologetic. After all, you're not being paid to work on the days that you're not working. So be clear and confident, but also when talking to colleagues, make it a two-way conversation. So nearly everyone's working flexibly in some shape or form these days. So find out how they like to structure their work weeks and how you can support them, rather than just making it a one-way set of requests.
Some businesses or managers will see part-time workers as a problem, something that has to be a problem that needs to be solved, right? What are the benefits, though, to a business in having part-time employees?
Yeah, great question, because there's actually so many benefits. So one that's really relevant right now is talent attraction and retention. Yeah. So in a tight talent market, organisations are crazy not to think about how can we structure work differently if we can then attract in the right people.
Sure.
So that's a really big one.
And help solve the gender pay gap is obviously a big one too.
Absolutely. So we've been chipping away at getting more women in senior management roles and improving the gender pay gap for years and making only incremental changes really. So if we can change the structure of work at senior levels and create more part-time roles, we'll get more women into them, just simply due to the fact that women do, whether we like it or not, shoulder the majority of household and caring
Belinda, we're sold. Could you please go talk to our bosses?
Absolutely.
Just casually, just mention it.
Point me in the right direction.
Sure, of
We
course.
can just get them to sign on the bottom line here. That'd be great. Thank you very much. Great to have you in this morning. And Belinda's book, Solving the Part-Time Puzzle, is available online now from all major book retailers.